world, the sport from Formula One, the Chinese Grand Prix, to football, where you have the El Clasico. Not forgetting Manchester City against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Then in Formula One, where we also have, in tennis, where we also have the Barcelona Open. Not forgetting the Stuttgart Open. All this and many more in today's edition of Sport Lounge. I am Olujimi, Ogun. In between all of this, we promise to take you to your destination in style. Yes, and if you are home, yes, we promise to give you the latest traffic update within the metropolis.
My name is Columns Asukwa. Listen, watch out for other road users, especially those with special challenges. Avoid knocking them down while trying to use the road. Please drive with caution always, for your safety and for other road users. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward. Oh yeah, give me one hit song, Lord.
Still Sport Lounge on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. And so we start with Formula One very quickly. Then Max Verstappen fourth past Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso to win the Chinese Grand Sprint race. Paul Sitter and then Norris slid wide as the first corner, trying to fend off Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes. Verstappen took a few laps to find his feet in the Red Bull, but soon owned on his rivals ahead. Alonso hung on until late. And when Fernando Alonso's, now Ferrari's Alonso rather, Carlos Sainz was able to overtake Red Bull, Sergio Perez, and took advantage past both for third. So at the end of the day was Lewis Hamilton in first, not forgetting it was Max Verstappen in first, not forgetting Lewis Hamilton which in second, and then we have a certain Carlos Sainz finishing third. That was all about the sprint race proper, where you have it in China. It's all about Max Verstappen dominating again. According to Lewis Hamilton is saying this is actually his best in years. In a long time. 2 years ago was the last time he won, or 3 years ago was the last time he won the drivers' championship. Since then, he's been offing and puffing, and it's been more of a downward spine for him. And by this time around, he's saying this is finishing second. Was actually the best result he's had in a long time. So he's super happy and grateful that this is a huge step and prominent improvement for him. Let's discuss tennis very quickly. Let's talk Stuttgart Open, where Americano has been knocked out of the Stuttgart Open despite a spirited quarterfinal display against world number one Iga Swiatek. Britain's Raducanu, who is continuing came back from injury from 2023 season, lost 7-6, 6-3 against the clay court specialist from Poland. Swiatek is on a 10-match winning run in Stuttgart, having won the last two editions of the WTA 500 tournament. She will now face Kazakhstan fourth seed Lina Rybakina. Let's also talk about some of the other opponents at the Stuttgart Open very quickly. Earlier on Friday, Rybakina now booked a place in the last four by defeating Italy's Yassin Paolini 6-3, 5-7, 6-3. On the other side of the draw, very quickly, Wimbledon champion Marketa Vondrousova knocked out world number 2 Aryna Sabalenka 3-6, 6-3, 7-5. Well, Sabalenka has failed to go through beyond the quarterfinals of any tournament since at Australian Open triumph in January. The Belarusian runner-up in the last three Stuttgart tournaments committed 48 on first errors and converted just 6 of her 15 break points. For Vondrousova, the Czech sister, she will now play Marta Kostyuk next after the Ukrainian secured a second straight top 10 win against U.S. Open champion Coco Gauff. American Coco Gauff sped through in the first set in 36 minutes, but Kostyuk now knocked out China's fifth seed, Zheng Quan on Thursday, fought back from a breakdown in both second and third set to win 3-6, 6-4, 6-7, 6. Let's talk Barcelona Open very quickly. Cameron Norrie missed out of his semi-final spot at the Barcelona Open with a defeat by Thomas Martinez Chevry. Rating number 1, Cameron Norrie, who is 31st in the world, sits just one place lower than Chevry in the ATP ranking. There was a little to separate the pair, but the Argentine stormed through the tie-break to win 7-6, 7-6. Racing number 2, Jack Draper, also fell at the quarterfinal stage of the Bavarian International, losing to American third seed Taylor Fries. Fries fought back from a set down to claim a 4-6, 6-3, 7-6 win, and will face Chile's Christian Garin from the world after the world number 106 knocked out German 10th seed now, or German top seed rather, Alexander Zverev with a 6-4, 6-4 win. Ogun of Denmark continue his bid for a third straight Bavarian International title by beating Switzerland's Marc-Andre Osler in straight sets. Meanwhile, in Barcelona Open, Norwegian third seed, talking about Casper Ruud, who claimed a straightforward 6-4, 6-3 win over Italy's Matteo Anardi with Martinez Chevry. On the other side of the draw, very quickly, Stefano Tsitsipas survived the scare against Argentina's Fernando Diaz Augusta. And what this means, it was a thrilling encounter that lasted 2 hours, 31 minutes. The fifth seed saved 2 match points before securing a 4-6, 3-6 and 4-6, 6-3, 7-6 win at the end of the day. And Tsitsipas, who won the Monte Carlo Masters earlier this month, will take on French seed now. French 10th seed out of Flies or Dusan Lajovic of Serbia in the semi-final. Still Lagos traffic hidden and the 6.1 traffic update from the live camera update very quickly. Yes, Ojota looking very good at the moment, except on the main carriageway due to the bus stop activities and the commercial bus activities as well on that part of the road. Ojota interchange looking very good at the moment. And I can as well see Oroshoki interchange along Oshodi-Oroshoki looking very good at the moment. Alausa pedestrian bridge to and fro also looking very good as we speak. New Garage bus stop Maryland, a bit slow coming into Ojota, but it's a good moving traffic. It's a good moving traffic, it must be said. Going out to Maryland from Ojota is also a moving traffic as well. It must be said, except for a broken down truck on that part of the road. Look like it's been attended to. And yes, with the picture seen here, it looks like one should leave the road soonest. It's not a broken down truck. It's trying to fix something from what I can see through our live camera updates. Now to Nigerian football. Nottingham Forest manager Nuno Espirito Santo has revealed Taiwo Awoniyi is training partially with his teammates ahead. Awoniyi is gradually working his way back to full fitness after sustaining a thigh injury last month. The Nigerian international has missed the Tricky Trees' last 5 Premier League games. And yes, Nuno Espirito is expecting him to be available before the end of the season. Quoting him, he says, Taiwo Awoniyi hasn't joined the group yet. He's still partially integrating himself into the group. The Nigerian Football Federation has scheduled match day 28 involving Rivers United and Katsina United. The game has been scheduled to take place on Thursday, April 25. Yes, and then the match was initially postponed due to Rivers United's CAF Confederation Cup engagement. The encounter is built for the Adokia Maka Stadium right there in Port Harcourt. Let's look at some of the games that will be going down this weekend in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Abia Warriors against Bayelsa United later today. Just a game today, and tomorrow we have Kwara United against Akwa United. Not forgetting Rivers United against Rangers, Katsina United against Sporting Lagos with their new manager in Abdullahi Bifo. Sunshine Stars against Enyimba. Not forgetting Lobby Stars against Mendel Insurance. Kano Pillars who have been given 4 games or 3 games ultimatum now are playing against Gombe United. Niger Tornadoes against Doma United who have their goalkeeper back. Not forgetting Plateau United against Remo Stars who last time played a 1-1 draw. Let's look at some of the games going down this weekend in the English Premier League very quickly. It's Luton Town against Brentford, Wolves against Arsenal, Everton against Nottingham Forest, Luton Town, Fulham rather against Liverpool, another interesting game to look out for. Crystal Palace against West Ham. In the FA Cup semi-finals very quickly, it's Manchester City against Chelsea, Coventry City against Manchester United. Spanish La Liga very quickly. Today is Girona against Cadiz, not forgetting Rayo Vallecano against Osasuna. And on Sunday, we have a Getafe against Real Sociedad, Deportivo Alaves taking on Atletico Madrid. The biggest of them all is Real Madrid against Barcelona in the El Clasico. Real Madrid, the last time out in the Champions League, it was a hard-hand win against Manchester City in the penalty shootout. And yes, they won 4-3 at the end of the day, or 4-2 on penalty shootout after playing out a 1-1 draw in Etihad and 4-4 on aggregate. On the other hand, lost at home 4-1 to Paris Saint-Germain, and they crashed out of the UEFA Champions League. The Italian Serie A very quickly no big yes, except for the Milan debut, which is on Monday and not weekend. But then again, today Cagliari will take on Juventus. Not forget, or tomorrow rather, today is Verona against Udinese and play against Napoli. Interesting game to look out for. Napoli in recent days have been very inconsistent. Salernitana against Fiorentina tomorrow. Monza against Atalanta as well, coming up tomorrow. The biggest game in Ligue 1 very quickly is the game in PSG and Lyon. Lagos traffic radio 96.1. Yes, so let's look at updates again from the live camera update. Still having is good at Ojota, except for the main carriageway due to bus stop activities. And then we also have it good from New Garage coming into Ojota proper, also looking very good at the moment. And yes, the breaking down truck is still there. That is at New Garage. As approaching Maryland. Yes, it's in fact it's on Oduyalaru. Yes, it's on Oduyalaru as we speak. And then we also have it very good. Hey, but it's not affecting the flow of traffic. Yes, it's not affecting the flow of traffic for now. And we also still have it good as well. At Atlausa Pedestrian Bridge, also looking very good. Yes, Redemption Crest also looking very good as well as we speak. And Orishoki Interchange also looking very good for now. Still Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Just before Former Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane is close to monitoring the situation of Manchester United Erik ten Hag and would prefer to take charge at Old Trafford rather than Bayern Munich come next season. Bayern Munich have not contacted former French international talking about Zinedine Zidane about succeeding manager Thomas Tuchel, who is leaving the club at the end of the season. Well, former interim manager, Manchester United manager Ralf Rangnick, who is Austria's manager, has been discussed by Bayern Munich hierarchy, while Britain boss talking about Roberto De Zerbi is also on their list of possible candidates. Yes, this is where we call it a wrap on today's edition of Sport Lounge. Thank you for being a part of the show. See you by 12:15 on Sport Trick, where we bring you extensive analysis of everything sports and football in general. Thank you very much once again. I am Olujimi saying stay sporty, stay healthy.